But
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say suppressed confidence. I'm glad you hit on that. I'm gonna tell you, here's the truth. My suppressed confidence was the direct result of my mother. My mother raised me to be a simp, be a gentleman, open the door, close the door. Not that these things are bad by themselves, but I was led to believe that women were almost like these virginal kind of creatures to be put up on a pedestal. I put them ahead of myself. And all during my life, that was bad. But when I finally got to the point to where I told the chick, shut up, you gonna either suck my dick or leave me the fuck alone. Everybody has a moment where you get fed up and then you realize the result. But my social programming kept kicking back in because I didn't have a father or a brother. I had my mom. But when I finally got to the fraternity, everything that I was, it was almost like I had permission to be a man for the first time. I had permission to finally be me. And people all of a sudden said, you changed. No, I didn't change. I just became who I really was. And that was finally unleashed, and nothing but good happened from it. It wasn't just sex. It was the whole walking with your head up, shoulders back, looking and knowing you had value, being okay, being cool with who you are, shortcomings and all. And that's what I really saw a lot from guys who just went through the thing you went through. So that's why I wanted to really kind of hit on that, because so many guys suppress themselves. But go back.
Oh. Yeah, you hit it on the key. It's funny. To a lot of my friends, it was like mind blowing to them. They was like, "We didn't think you could be that straightforward with women and get away with it."
So let me tell you how. Again, Alan, this is the first conversation I ever had with him. But let me tell you how lives parallel. I have a story about AKs also where I learned a lot from them. Let me talk about the dangers of ghosting versus the successes of going up front. Ghosting, we used to do that, play shy boy, be my wingman, pretend like you want to be a chick's dude, fuck her a couple of times and leave her. Those are the dudes like my frat brother Isaac. He would always end up getting his car keyed, getting shit set on fire in front of his apartment, because chicks, you lead them on that would have normally fucked you, you lead them on, and then you got them looking stupid out there. I learned from him. I learned from him in conjunction with one time I lived off campus in a condo, and I've told this story on my channel before. The AKAs wanted to have a lock-in retreat. So on my yard, there wasn't a lot of places. They used my condo with split level. It was 40 of them in my condo over the weekend. I was upstairs. And I listened to those women talk about stuff I had never heard women say before. Women, when a woman, I never knew that when women like guys, they would get into it. They would talk about the size, shape, taste, smell, everything else. And the dudes that thought they would have been on the yard were getting clowned behind the scenes. And I kept hearing the same things, that women want to have sex too. So I went down into the room and asked him, so y'all really want to just hook up and have sex? He's like, yeah, we just rather you tell us. I never knew you had this story, but I had a similar kind of thing happen to me, to where I tried it out. And again, it was so successful. It scared me. I thought it was a lie. Because the first time you hear the women say, I normally don't do this, you believe that shit. But after the third time, you're like, yeah, bitch. and it got to the point to where my nickname on the yard became Hoven, because I had a lot of hoes. And I would have one chick walking down the stairs and another chick coming up, and they was chicks were supposed to be, I was supposed to have this one leave at this time, this will come. Well, we were running late. Two girls that I'm fucking, one's walking down with a bag under her arm. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? What's up, Hoven? I'm like, did these two chicks I'm fucking just pass each other? One bag under arm, one bag, and they just basically high-five each other because they were down to get what they wanted. And the funny thing is, brothers started to see this and realize you don't have to lie to women. You can just be upfront. And women are far more dirty and sexual than we give them credit for. So I think.
Oh, say that again. You gotta say that again, dude.
Women are far more sexual and dirty than we give them credit for. The clitoris is made for nothing but sexual pleasure. Women are multi-orgasmic. So again, and why was this so mind-blowing and hard for me to understand? Because I was a mama's boy. I was a mama's boy, and I couldn't imagine my mom as a sexual creature. So I suppressed and made myself end up having a harder lot in life. And when my most success in life, when I was this way in college, this point in time in life was the most successful because I was just a man in his element, allowing a woman to be in her element with no judgment. Talk about no judgment in sex with women, please.
Oh man, yeah. Thank you for asking me that question because, yeah, in my book, "Who Said Again,"